Hello everyone, welcome to my channel SW Metro official channel.
In 2018, the Brown family made headlines when they announced the purchase of a sprawling 12-acre plot of land in Flagstaff, Arizona, known as Coyote Pass. This land was supposed to serve as the fresh start they needed, away from the criticisms in Las Vegas, away from Utah's harsh laws, and toward a united future where each wife would have her own home on the land. From the beginning, however, the project seemed cursed. While the idea of building 4 homes, one for each wife, on one property sounded ideal in theory, the reality was far more complex. Zoning issues, construction delays, financial disagreements, and emotional turmoil all created roadblocks. Even by 2023, not a single house had been built. Early red flags. While fans watched Kody Brown speak passionately about building the family legacy, his actual actions told a different story. In season 17 and beyond, he began referring to Coyote Pass as his inheritance to Robyn's kids. This subtle shift in language made it clear to fans, and perhaps to the other wives, that his vision no longer included Meri, Janelle, or Christine. Christine, of course, was the first to officially leave the family. She forfeited her stake in Coyote Pass when she moved back to Utah and began a new life with David Woolley. That left Janelle and Meri still technically involved in the land ownership, though their emotional connection to it began crumbling as Kody's favoritism toward Robyn became too obvious to ignore. Janelle and Meri, the final holdouts. Janelle's land investment. Janelle Brown was the most emotionally and financially invested in Coyote Pass. She even spent a portion of 2022 living in a trailer on the property, hopeful that building her dream home was just a few permits away. However, her relationship with Kody was unraveling at breakneck speed. By the end of that year, she revealed she was no longer spiritually married to him. Despite their estrangement, Kody attempted to maintain control over Janelle's share of the property. Reports surfaced that Kody had quietly tried to consolidate ownership, citing family unity and long-term planning. But to Janelle, this was nothing short of financial manipulation. Meri's confusion and emotional distance. Meri Brown had always been the most loyal to Kody, even when it didn't make sense. After their catfishing scandal and emotional separation, she remained legally and spiritually bound to him longer than most expected. But by 2023, she had announced the end of her spiritual marriage, leaving only a paper trail of property ties to Kody and Robyn. She expressed confusion over her position on Coyote Pass. Did she own it? Did she have a say in the land division? Was her name even still legally attached? As it turns out, her questions were valid, and the court case would provide some shocking answers. The legal battle, how it all came crashing down. Why Janelle and Meri took Kody to court. As Christine moved on with her life, Janelle and Meri began to review their legal documents, curious about what they still owned and whether Kody had tried to remove them from the ownership equation. That's when they discovered inconsistencies in the titles and property deeds. The names didn't match. The dates were inconsistent. And worst of all, some documents had been filed without their knowledge or consent. They brought in legal counsel, and a formal complaint was filed. According to sources close to the matter, Janelle and Meri accused Kody of forging or modifying property ownership documents in an attempt to consolidate the land under his and Robyn's names. What the court found. The court subpoenaed property records, family trust agreements, and all communication between the parties. What they uncovered reportedly vindicated Janelle and Meri's suspicions. A series of legal documents filed in 2022 and 2023 showed Kody attempting to transfer portions of land from the family trust to his personal name. Sign Meri's and Janelle's names without power of attorney. File affidavits that excluded their interest in Coyote Pass. Use ambiguous language to present Robyn as the sole heir of the property. The court declared these documents invalid and potentially fraudulent. While no criminal charges have been filed yet, the judge immediately ruled that Janelle and Meri retained full rights to their portions of the land and had the legal authority to sell them as they pleased. The fallout, what this means for the Brown family. 1. Janelle and Meri are finally free. This court ruling represents more than just property rights. It's a symbolic divorce from the past, the ultimate rejection of Kody's favoritism and power grabs. Both women can now sell their parcels for market value, which could total hundreds of thousands of dollars. Use the money to invest in their futures, whether that's businesses, travel, or real estate. Completely sever ties with Robyn and Kody. Janelle has already hinted on social media that her focus is now on her children, her wellness journey, and Tata Farms, a budding venture she's launching with daughter Maddie in North Carolina. Meri, meanwhile, is pouring her energy into her bed and breakfast and motivational speaking engagements. 2. Kody's reputation is in ruins. This court ruling, coupled with the revelation that he filed false documents, is a massive reputational blow. Fans were already turning against him after years of watching him prioritize Robyn and alienate his other wives and children. This legal loss paints him as manipulative, deceptive, and desperate to cling to power. If TLC incorporates this saga into season 20, Kody could face the biggest backlash yet from viewers. He is now not just a flawed patriarch, but a man who tried to legally rob his ex-wives of their share in a family legacy. 3. Robyn is facing heat too. Robyn Brown has been dragged into this by default. While the court did not rule that she was part of the fraudulent filings, her name appeared on several documents. That has led fans to question. Did she encourage Kody to pursue sole ownership? Was she aware of the misleading paperwork? Does she still believe the other wives gave up their shares willingly? Her silence on the matter is deafening. And public opinion is not on her side. To many fans, she has become a symbol of greed, manipulation, and isolation, the person who helped dismantle the Brown family's plural dream. What happens next? Possible sale of the land. Now that Janelle and Meri have full legal control over their portions of Coyote Pass, a sale is likely imminent. Real estate insiders believe that their lots could be sold together for around $600,000 to $700,000, depending on market conditions. This would represent a massive windfall for Janelle and Meri. The death knell for Kody's dream of a family compound. A powerful message to fans that the ex-wives are winning. Will Kody appeal? Sources say Kody is furious about the ruling and is considering an appeal. But legal experts believe he has little ground to stand on. The court's ruling was based on documented evidence, and the invalidation of the papers has already been recorded with the county clerk's office. If Kody does appeal, it could backfire and bring even more legal scrutiny on him. Criminal charges haven't been filed, but continued pressure from Janelle or Meri could change that. Fan reactions: karma came through. On social media, fans are celebrating the ruling like it's a national holiday. Some of the most viral responses include: "This is what happens when you try to gaslight strong women. Go Janelle and Meri. Kody can keep his narcissism. Janelle and Meri just got the bag. So, he forged documents to steal land for Robyn? Even Christine would be shocked. The court saw right through him. Justice has been served." Many are now calling for TLC to create a Janelle and Meri spin-off, showcasing their new lives post-Kody, post-Flagstaff, and post-Coyote Pass. Conclusion: a landmark victory for the sister wives' exes. The court ruling in favor of Janelle and Meri Brown is more than just a legal win. It's a narrative reversal, a rebuke of years of control and manipulation, and a bold step toward freedom. After years of turmoil, emotional abuse, and spiritual uncertainty, these two women now hold financial independence, emotional peace, and legal closure. Kody Brown, on the other hand, is now exposed, not just as a failed patriarch but as a man who allegedly tried to steal what was never fully his. The forged documents represent a desperate attempt to rewrite history, but the court, and the fans, aren't buying it. As we head into the next season of Sister Wives, one thing is clear: the balance of power has officially shifted. And this time, it's not in Kody's favor. Sister Wives Janelle Brown meets son Gabriel's new girlfriend. In her most recent social media post, Sister Wives actress Janelle Brown finally gets to meet Gabriel's new girlfriend. Gabriel has been living in Chicago for the past few months. When compared to some of his siblings, he is not as active on Instagram. However, a lot of Gabriel's fans have stood by him throughout this new phase of his life. Keep reading to see Janelle's heartwarming post with her kids. Sister wives, Gabriel Brown thrives in physical journey. Gabriel recently made headlines after showing off his huge weight loss on IG stories. The Sister Wives star left many fans worried due to his weight gain last season. Following the tragic death of his brother Garrison, this led to speculation that he was battling depression. Gabriel, on the other hand, got himself back on track. He is also having the time of his life in Chicago with his new girlfriend. The identity of the woman remains unknown. But Janelle recently shared that she has already met her. Janelle meets the girlfriend of Gabriel's son. Janelle Brown recently took to social media to share a photo with some of her kids, Gabriel, Maddie, Savannah, and Christine's son, Kody. According to the Sister Wives star, Gabriel and his girlfriend were in town for the last few days, and having so many of her kids around her makes her happy. Sadly, Gabriel's girlfriend did not receive any photos from Janelle. It appears she wanted to keep her identity private, especially considering she's in a relationship with a reality TV personality. Meanwhile, some fans can't help but be impressed by Gabriel's upbeat expression right now. Sister Wives, Janelle Brown shares holiday activities with daughter. Janelle Brown also shared a video from her 4th of July activities with her daughter, Savannah. The Sister Wives star brought her girl out to a local fireworks event in Wilmington, North Carolina. Janelle added that there were changes about where the fireworks were placed, and many people weren't expecting it. Regardless, Janelle and Savannah enjoyed a stunning view of the Independence Day fireworks display. She added, everyone was scrambling to get their viewing location adjusted. We had a big tree in our way, but we caught most of it. Gabriel Brown has always been something of a quiet force in the Sister Wives family. While not as media-focused or expressive on social platforms as siblings like Maddie or Kody, his presence has resonated with fans for years because of his quiet sensitivity and his clear love for his siblings, especially his late brother, Garrison. The bond between Garrison and Gabriel was a highlight for viewers. The two often appeared side by side in family scenes, sharing jokes and quiet camaraderie. Losing Garrison hit Gabriel hard. Viewers witnessed this on screen through Gabriel's emotional withdrawal, subtle body language, and the often unspoken sadness that hung over his recent appearances. In the last season, many fans grew concerned about Gabriel's emotional state as his physical appearance changed drastically. He appeared to have gained significant weight, and the usually spirited young man seemed subdued. The circumstances made fans speculate that the compounded stress of his strained relationship with Kody, the collapse of the polygamous family unit, and the loss of Garrison had all taken a toll. But Gabriel's story didn't end there. Over the past few months, he slowly re-emerged, showing off a much healthier frame and a much brighter demeanor. And now, with a new girlfriend in his life and Janelle's approval seemingly in place, it seems that Gabriel has not just survived his darkest chapter, he's flourishing. 2. Janelle's Instagram post, a subtle but powerful statement. Janelle Brown's social media presence is not overly flashy or dramatic, which makes every update she shares carry a certain authenticity. That's why when she posted a picture with Gabriel, Maddie, Savannah, and even Christine's son Kody, fans immediately took notice. While the photo did not include Gabriel's girlfriend, Janelle was quick to clarify in her caption that Gabriel and his partner had been in town for the past few days. This small detail, easily overlooked by the casual reader, was huge for longtime Sister Wives followers. It meant several things at once. Gabriel has someone new and important in his life. He feels comfortable enough in the relationship to introduce her to his mother. Janelle has not only accepted this person but is proud enough of the visit to mention it online. Although she refrained from posting photos of the girlfriend, perhaps out of respect for the woman's privacy and to protect her from public scrutiny, Janelle's warmth in the post said it all. The caption painted a picture of a mother beaming with joy, surrounded by her children, grateful to have a new woman welcomed into the fold. 3. Why Janelle meeting Gabriel's girlfriend matters. For any family, introducing a significant other to one's parents is a meaningful milestone. In the Brown family, however, such events hold even more significance. The Browns have been deeply entrenched in public drama, infighting, and emotional upheaval, much of which has played out on national television. So for Janelle to meet Gabriel's girlfriend signals a possible healing of past wounds. After all, this is the same Gabriel who had such a fractured relationship with his father that he was barely shown speaking to him in recent seasons. It's the same Gabriel who